people that the orange man is identical to Hitler. Did you hear what I said? I have a lot of American followers, so I feel like I have a duty to say this, especially considering that I'm finding out that you guys are literally getting so unbelievably censored on your version of TikTok. What transpired on your stage is not being taken lightly over here in Europe. I'm just letting you guys know that now.
Did anyone else notice this woman in the crowd back here just completely shell-shocked at what she just witnessed? She understands the weight of what just happened, but I wonder if she knows how bad it really is. The way Elon did that salute isn't typical of what you would see in, like, historical videos from World War II. Those guys would do it with their arms straight across, very choreographed, no mistake about it. Elon had kind of a lean to his hand and he did it off to the side. Well, there's a reason for that. Behind me is a picture of a gathering of Boer nationalists in South Africa, where Elon Musk is obviously from. These specific people are a terror group who have a name that I can't pronounce and have a logo that if I were to show it in the video would get taken down because it looks very similar to a certain old world German logo. This Afrikaner terror group from South Africa reached their peak in power and influence around the time Elon Musk would have been an impressionable teenager. Around this specific time, apartheid was nearly ending, and there was a big push for a more liberal South African government. These people did not like that, and they killed to get their way, and they ended up not getting their way. Obviously, we know Nelson Mandela came into power, and as a direct result of that, Elon Musk's whole family flees South Africa because they benefited greatly from apartheid. Really, all of their money, all of their riches are a direct result of apartheid South Africa. There was nothing for them there after apartheid ended. So, of course, Elon and Errol would have sympathies for this specific group. And how do they do their Roman salute? They do their Roman salute with their hands cocked to the side a little bit, thumb tucked, and arm off to the side a little bit. What did we see last night? I don't think this is a coincidence at all. I think he knew what he was doing. I think that he said, "My heart goes out to you," on purpose, so he could gaslight and give himself an excuse. But excuses don't really work when you do the shit twice.
I mean, are we shocked that Elon is behaving like his father? Elon used to make a documentary. In fact, he wasn't even the one making a documentary. I think he did an interview, and the documentary was more about his father, right? And it was talking about the following in his father. I have a naughty cat. Yes, that's why you've heard me scream. She's very active now that it's about 10. It's 9. What is it? 8 a.m. I'm feeling sleepy even, but content must continue. Anywho. So they were making this documentary about Elon's dad. Yes, I call him Elon because he fits the shape of an alien. So, Elon was then in this magazine reciting his experience with his father, that his father was not really a good person. He said that whatever evil that you can think of, whatever evil that you can never possibly imagine, my father has done it. Because his father was an apartheid regime military guy, literally. So you can think of what these men would be capable of doing to black people, not just black men, black people in general, because there is an experience that we never really read about. And oftentimes Elon resisted going to the military because he felt like that was not what he wanted to do. So his mother basically took him to the States. He was broke in the standards of what he is, basically. So he was broke. He doesn't know what it means to be broke because he's never been a broke boy in his entire life. So he goes to the States, get a little room, and then he builds up himself, because he was running away from being military and joining the military. And let's not talk about how the apartheid regime was so strict, even to them white people. They were not allowed to also have gay relationships as well. The point was to enhance the Afrikaner nationalism, the NP, Nationale Party. So the point was to enhance the legacy of the Boers, So he did not want to do that, failing to mix that with the corruption of the Boers, right? Because everything was going to smoke at this point. So he, made a name for himself in America, and I'm glad he did. Tesla, you guys are buying his product, even Americans. You buy the Tesla car, you utilize most of his product. So now that he's doing what any other capitalist would do, why are you mad with him? When he was making Tesla and he wasn't on the internet and he wasn't doing the things that he was doing, you guys basically loved him. You enjoyed him so much so that you were buying him, because they say that you guys have the highest buying power. So it's really interesting to think about, really think about it. When I look at most of you, I'm like, I'm laughing sincerely because Elon, I'm sure he's laughing as well. Like, Americans, they don't see me as Americans, that I must go back to South Africa. Why must he come back here? Because he's not American. He's not South African, okay? Because I hear some of you are calling him an Afrikaner. He's not. And with his accent as well, you can tell that he's not an Afrikaner. And with the way that he's built himself, you can tell that he's not a Boer. Shalene Throne is an Afrikaner, but not Elian. Not Elian. Elian is not. Charlize Theron is an Afrikaner, but not that one. That one, that's why he ran away as quickly as he did. This cat wants to remove my curtains. Hey! I'll see you in my next episode, guys.